Well, good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today we're looking at a beer from Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. We are looking at Imperial City's Bohemian Pilsner. So, Imperial City Brew House is a brewery that I believe it's my fourth beer from them. I haven't been sold on a lot of their beers. They've been okay, but they haven't been bad. So, I mean, that's a plus. I mean, sometimes you just want a solid brewery that you know you can rely on. What do we have here? We have 5% alcohol. So, either you're reading this label to pretend you know your beer, or you're a bona fide beer snob. Either way, Imperial City Brew House has a beer for you. Proudly crafted and sampled by our friends who let passion pave the way to bring you the very best selection of deliciousness. Enjoy. My eyes suck. And you know, every once in a while you get somebody new to the channel that doesn't know albinism and all that, and you get, why don't you have glasses if your eyes are that bad? Why don't you get glasses? 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 It's not the shape of my eye that's the problem, it's the optic nerve behind my eye. I mean, in theory, I could wear, like, bifocals to help read, but that's just, I might as well just have a magnifying glass that I bought at the dollar store. Sadly, ain't no dollar stores in the Arctic. A little darker than I thought it would be. Lots of carbonation moving in there. You can see my hard water marks. Bright white head that faded pretty quickly, and again, we're in the Arctic because I'll get this next. Why isn't your glass so clean that there's no bubbles on the side? My water comes right from the lake. And it gets pulled from the lake via a giant tube. It's held in a giant tank. From that giant tank, it gets put into a truck tank. From that truck tank, it gets driven to your house and dropped into a big plastic tank. You make do with what you make do with. Sent out of the can. Whoa. Okay, so their light lager had this smell too. It's kind of doughy, yeasty, very sweet. Not the smell of a brewing fault, but just not a great smell. Again, different color than I expected. It's more like a bronzy color. Cheers, let's try it. Okay. So, a lot of straw. Nice big, oh, I have a face mask in my pocket. A lot of straw. A little bit of earthiness, a little bit of dirtiness. A little sweeter than I expected, a little like molasses type of sweetness. Also, there is a little bit of oxidization to this. I'm picking up a little bit of wet cardboard. I don't know if that's normally in this beer, or if it's just this beer itself. It's 5% alcohol. It doesn't taste bad. Excuse me, it's easy to drink. I can't give it under a 6.5. I wouldn't buy it again, but I have absolutely no problem drinking it. So 6.5% out of 6.5%, 6.5 out of 10. And if you are watching the channel for the first time, basically anything under a 7, I wouldn't pay for myself again. If it's above a 5, I would drink it again. I would drink this. just wouldn't pay for it. So if my buddies had this over at their house or something, I'd drink it without a problem. Thank you guys. Bye.